All right, as I start my interview here, I got some coyotes howling behind me. We're gonna go after them next, but came after this one, came out, did 2 daylight sets, went reconfirmed my 0 on my AR-15. This 0 was fine, so what I decided to take this weapon out first. Came out through some high grass, man. It's really high. I mean, it is growing right now. It's starting to get high down here too. But what I had is I came out to a point way up on top, put out some She Boogie House, She Boogie Lonely House, Come Here Lonely House. No responses yet. Finally getting some howling back behind me action, but about 390 to here, but I'd probably say about 450 when I first seen this coyote. I caught a glimpse of it down here way at the bottom. The problem I had was there's a fence right behind the camera, and then there's another fence, and I was up in the upper field, and there's just a ton of cattle in that field. So what I had to do, I'm videoing a little bit down here, the coyote chasing after grasshoppers, crickets. It's going through here. They get on these bugs right now, and there's a ton of bugs in these fields, man. So what I did is I just put a stalk on. It took me a while to get down through the cattle because you don't want to bust right through them, because what happens is they'll start to run. That running makes the coyote look. So what I did is I snuck down through nice and slow. Go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, until I got down to the fence line. And that coyote on this right side of the field went down off the right side of the field. Problem you're going to have in this high weeds, man, is if you get too aggressive and go after them, you're on them before you know it, and then you got to set your tripod down and get the rifle on. So what I did is I went over with the wind. The wind is going to be blowing from your left to the right, and what I did, so I went that side of the field and I came in this way, and I caught the coyote on the other side of the field going up. And I had some shots here right off the bat, but what I wanted to do is get some video with this 640. Coyote actually went up into the cattle, and this happens a lot, and I knew probably was going to be a bad chance of it happening. They'll loop around and they'll come out of the cattle, and that's exactly what this coyote did. It went up in there, a couple of the cows chased it, and it comes out right at me, and I cannot shoot because now it has gone past me into the cattle and it's coming out of the cattle. I can't shoot. It obviously sees me. It sees me, doesn't know exactly what I am, and it takes off and it runs over there nice and calm. Just stay calm. Get on it, get on it, get on it. I knew the last couple were laying down, bedded over there. Once that coyote cleared the cattle, she stopped and turned, and bam, dropped her. Dropped her with the Armasight Contractor. I think we're at harvest number 38 for me, 39. I'll put the number up here, but we're gonna roll tonight. Now I'm gonna go after some 320 footage. I got the 320 sighted in today on the 6.5 Grindle. We're gonna jump after that soon. So thanks for liking, watching, subscribing. Threw a couple howls out, seen it down here. This happens a lot now, is they're not coming to the vocals, but when I throw the vocals out, they will come over that way, and I'll see them in these fields, and then I put a stalk on. So stay tuned, much more coming 2024.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walked to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Man makes right, so he said, when he held all the keys over our head. I lived in that grip, but now he'll learn at the end with the tables turned. Lord, forgive me and take me